My dude. What's up, guys? Bringing in the new year right with a brand new deck. No other way to do it, really, in my opinion. This is oHEADKASeo's, and unfortunately, it did not come from my brain. This is not my girl. It's somebody else's girl. I'm just taking her out for a night on the town. She's got a curfew. Okay, we'll stop there with that analogy, and this is it. It's a beatski, okay? It's a pain train. If they let you do what you want, you just gotta find ways to make them do what you want, right? Garrick's pack leader, that is probably the core, if I can ever get it out, of this deck. It rips cards, and it's amazing. The other thing, it's a little bit more janky. A lot of people don't let you do this, but +2/+0 gains haste when it ETBs. Think about an Infuego Titan, pissed off Fire Santa, 8/6, can be pumped, and he's swinging in for 3 after he just ETB'd for 3. Think about that. It hasn't happened yet, but also, like, swinging in Baneslayer Angel instantly gets you back in it. You know, I tweaked this deck a little bit. It's not exactly like the build. Did I say it was from NGA, Duels of the Planeswalkers forums? I will link. All the credit goes to some dude. I don't remember his name, but I feel like, you know, I didn't feel right saying, hey, man, cool new deck, bro. You know, like, I didn't build it. I did not build this deck. I just tweaked the mana and threw in some extra cards and took out some other ones, all right? So anyway, this is a deck, very powerful. Hopefully, I can show you the combo pieces. It can shift gears. It can just win off Woolly Thoktar and Wild Nacatl alone. Maybe even Elvish Viz peppered in there on land drop too. It's kind of cool. The textures of the hands you can keep. All right, anyway, let's get to it. All right, so the textures of hands you can keep, it's really pretty diverse. You can kind of go the aggro or anti-aggro route, but it's aggro on your part. Kind of like this, honestly. This is interesting. Well, honestly, it sucks because Wild Nacatl didn't get buffed by any of my lands, so I don't even like this. I think we do better. I mean, it's okay. We're not really doing anything. We do have... I mean, it's okay. I don't want to show you this I don't want to show you this game from that hand. So this is just a tad bit better. We can go Jungle Shrine, and we have a 2/2 for 1 swinging in on land drop 3, which doesn't seem great. I'm gonna keep it though. It's okay. I mean, it could do things. We got Baneslay in our hand. How do you not just love that? Just fall in love. The artwork, amazing. It was amazing when it was in standard. It's amazing right now. This is a death freaking cultist. Okay. Well, I got ETBs. You can take care of it with old Inferno Titan. If old Fire Santa if it gets pissed off, I'm gonna fuck it up. How about that? Target player lose 1 life, gain 1 life. Orzhov life gain, possibly. It could be a Rakdos enchantment deck. A lot of options are on the table right now. In the meantime, okay, that's decent. That made this hand a lot better. Wild Nacatl, so land drop 4 into land drop 5 Baneslayer, and we're gonna have the mana because we have double white and double red. We have triple red right now. So we get green with Cultivate, I think, because we need triple green. Zombies so far. Is this a zombie? That's a human damn wizard. Why you gotta... Shorty, why you gotta be so far? Anyway. Oh, brother. Awkward commentary early in 2015. Gotta love it. It always is. Death Cultist coming in Fuego, hitting me in the face. Not a big fan of this card, but hey, man, if it's... I mean, this is a 2/2 bear. I'm not really mad at a dude. Maybe he's just unlocking cards. He's got a bloody 2-handed sword, so I mean, he can't be unlocking cards one-handed or zero-handed, you know? You gotta have at least one hand to be unlocking. You gotta click with that mouse, and he can't do that, so he's been playing with his feet. Going further down the rabbit hole, oHEADKASe. So we do this. Tap land. So it's swinging in as a 2/2. Okay, so yeah, we do this. It's still a 1/1, so we can't profitably block this. I thought this was the unblockable guy for 1. What is that, like Looming Shade or something like that? I think that might also be in the format. No, surely it's not. I would have seen it by now. Because I mean, yeah, it's not. There's a 1 blue unblockable guy. There we go. All right, well, somebody has not done their homework over the holidays and has forgotten the format completely. Anyway, if you don't know what Wild Nacatl does, she's a beast, all right? What's good about her, like, at first, you know, it looks like, okay, I don't really want her, but first of all, it's Naya. Like, how do you not put her in? I will not be blocking any of that. But also, Garrick's pack leader on the battlefield, you rip this off the top. Late game, you better have a freaking... whatever to make it a 3/3, a plains and a mountain. Holy shit. There's my triple green on land drop 5, which we'll probably get to, right? So we do this. Swing? Anyway, so with the Garrick's pack leader, this is a top deck 3/3 for 1, so it replaces itself. You get a 3/3 for free. Well, not for free, you paid for it, but you get a card back, so that's not bad. Anyway, what are we going to be doing here? Swinging, or are we kind of getting back? Because we're looking like late game, right? I'm going to get back. So I'm just going to Vate, get double green here, into Ogre Battle Driver. Or, yeah, we do. Yeah, I'm going Ogre Battle Driver. We're going all in. This is black, which is weirdly enough, doesn't have a lot of removal. But, I mean, it can kill his 2-2. There's a lot of cards that kill a 2-2, which he may or may not be running. So we could also have, I don't know, do you set yourself back just so you can have, yeah, you do. I mean, it's Beast. You put this Ogre Battle Driver down, and then you start swinging in with this, maybe. And then also a pissed off Infuego Banes. Infuego apparently is the name for haste now in 2015. I'm liking it. Why are you swinging in? You want me to walk right into something? I'm blocking. I don't really see a reason not to. So he could sack it. Get into 2015 right by Undying Evil. Okay? It's fine with me. Alright, what I didn't want... Oh, no, he decided to let it die. No, you need to sack it! No, brother, no! Bloody two... You got neither one of your hands to sack that out. Drop the sword for a bit. You don't need it. We're fighting this battle with a mouse, not with swords. He should have sacked that out because it obviously wasn't getting in. Target player sacrifice it, lose 1 life, gain 1 life. Bloodflow already done that pre-flop because it's poker. Done that pre-combat, and he could have sacked out this to buff it, right? To Warren buff that bitch. So we're gonna do green. We do now have triple green. Oddly enough, I'm still doing what I said by doing. I'm swinging in because I'm not blocking. First of all, so I'm swinging in. He could. I would be okay with him obviously sacking out to make that a 2-2. It's doesn't have first strike, does it? For fuck's sake. To make that a 2-2, obviously you have a 2-for-1 him. That'd be nice. Although I am worried a little bit about Tribute to Hunger. Since I think this guy's a newer player, or he's playing with 0 hands. Well, it's one of the two. You know, Tribute to Hunger would be bad for me. I'm guessing he's running Tribute to Hunger, and that would be bad for me if this would have died. But, I mean, obviously I would take the 2-for-1. I'm not saying I wouldn't, but having this lonely on the battlefield kind of scares me. Now, can he kill this? What in black can kill this right now? Or if he can go land and could kill it? Deviant Glee. Okay, so it is sort of, I was kind of right with enchantments. That's a 4-3. Coming in hot. Does this have trample? No. Yeah, I mean, I like Bane Slay him up. Target removal in black. Isn't that weird? In this format, I can't think of it. I cannot think of any target removal. There's Ulcerate. It could be Ulcerate, but he would need to do it right now. Okay. So we do... I'm just kind of thinking. I want Bane Slay him up. We get in there in the air. It gains us some damn life. I can't think of the removal, so I'm just going to shut up. I know there's a lot of, like, ping things, like target creature, you gain 2 life at 2 mana or something like that. There's no, like, specific target removal until you get to land drop fucking 5. Which is weird. You know, I do have a, I am at 10. He doesn't have your red to buff it just yet, to Warren buff it. So I'm just going to bash. Not really risky. Is there any haste in black? There's haste in red, which he could still be running red because he's got Div Glee. But I think I'm okay. I'm just going to bash. I probably should have done the math just to see if it would have mattered. But, like, this really... you realize this doesn't really work for... I mean, he probably realizes it. He's realizing it right now. Like, Bloodflow, you can't really... Like, you can't pump up a bro because, like, you want that dude now, right? Like, you want to sack him out, but you can't because he's all happy. He's all big and happy. Deviant Gleed. Undying Evil on that. Forgot about that card in his hand. He flashed it earlier. So I don't really think the Death Cultist was going to matter. But anyway, hope Bloody Two-Hand learns something. If you learn something, brother, put the sword down, man. Can I run that joke into the ground anymore? I don't know. Run out of things to talk about. Just because I have such a dominating board state. And I apparently stuck on lands too, so it's not real good for a brother. I will be casting Arbor Colossus. Let's see. We'll have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll have 7 mana. Triple green. Do we have quad green now? No. So actually, we can't do Ground Assault plus Arbor Colossus, which is unfortunate. So we can't swing in for the win. Now we can. Oh man! Don't do it. Don't do it. Think about the kids. Okay, there he goes. He finally put down the sword. I gotta sneak one more in there. The computer's like, get the fuck back here. Like, what are you doing swinging in? He had to put down the sword to rage quit. Anyway, so we can actually win still, I think. Maybe. By doing 5 in the air. Can we do it a couple different ways? I don't really feel like thinking about it. I guess he could still kill something of mine. And it's just a computer, so let's think about it. If I Arbor Colossus, let's go through every scenario, just to make it real awkward for a Planeswalker. Beating him in, not letting him concede. If I Arbor Colossus, I can't afford Ground Assault. So I get in for, this doesn't have Trample. He would block this, so none gets through, and he would block the 3/3 and kill it, actually. So I get in for 7. Now, if Elvish Viz, it comes down, it's a 1/1, but it gets buffed up and gets haste. So it's actually a 3/1. So I get in for 3. He blocks that and that, so I still only get in for 7, but not if I also Ground Assault. See? There we go. We eventually got there. Now, this is all barring him killing a creature of mine, which is possible. Anyway, I didn't really have to go through that long. I usually don't. But I also feel like, well, there's a Bramaz, King of freaking Rescos, that I can afford. Sure, brother. Holy shit, that was a rip. That was not bad. That's a good interaction too, man. Elvish Viz ripping cards for Ogre Battle Driver to put on the battlefield. We'll do this just to kind of, I don't know, validate ourselves on a deck we didn't build. Man, see the synergy, man. But I don't really go through those turns a lot, and maybe I should. You know, I know there's some newer players that I'm spastic as shit because I'm like, there's so many things I don't finish sentences and thoughts. But now that we got a chance to like calm down, that was kind of cool. Just kind of go through the whole thought process that goes through my head internally, but that you never get to see. Anyway, hope that was enjoyable. It's probably obvious, but anyway, I'll see you in the next. McFly is so appropriate because it wasn't like you probably saw the article. Like, I didn't know this, just offhand trivia about Back to the Future, but did you know I'm keeping this? Holy shit. Okay, look, I don't have turn 1 Wild Nakat, but I got turn 2 Wild Nakatl swinging in as a 3/3, and then I have a Woolly Thoktar and land drop 3/2. Keep, and then I have Cultivate to ramp me up to Soul of Zendikar. This is a very cool hand. Now, what I was talking about was Marty McFly and all the gang at over there at old Back to the Future. Apparently 2015 was where the future was, and they had all that cool hoverboard and like the kicks, man, and like all that cool shit and whatever, like Buzz or whatever his name was. I don't know, what was I in, like Zero when that movie came out? I remember watching it. This has Death Touch, pretty good card for him to have here, because hopefully he'll chump block the Nakat. Yeah, this is a play. We do Wild Nakatl, and then we do this, because it doesn't matter. Land drop 4. Yeah, we do this. That way, this is swinging in as a 3/3. I guess it gives him more of an incentive to block it, because I want him to block this Wild Nakatl. I can't really do anything about it. If I had a Ground Assault, I wouldn't do it, because this could be like, I have a green-black dedicated graveyard deck that runs Nemesis of Immortals. Actually, you haven't seen that deck. That deck's cool. All right, so what we're needing from a dude right here is a chump. Need a chump. I'm swinging like this thing's gonna be a problem. I mean, in my opinion, you gotta trade the one mana for the 1 mana, right? Block it up. Undying Evil would suck right here. Luckily, he doesn't have it, and that's, you know, a good trade for him, but I also do have Woolly Thoktar to back it up. And he doesn't have another Farrakhan's Chosen because he would have cast it. Tribute to Hunger, son of a bitch. That's not bad for a brother. That's not a bad board state for a tribute. Ugh. Real rough. That hurt. Oh, man. Okay. So, that set us back a little bit. Infernal Titan's still going to be the play, and we do have Elvish Visionary that's not going to die, so if he has another tribute, at least we'll have something to sack out. So we're going to do this. That way, we'd be like, hey, man, just top decked this Gruul Guildgate. Don't really... I guess we should have ramped up from 4 to 6 there, huh? That was a bad play, and I'm an idiot. But I don't know, maybe, because I mean, still, if he's running another Tribute to Hunger, maybe the play was Cultivate to ramp up to Infernal Titan, but maybe, just maybe, we'll waste a removal on this, or I can get this down and he has another Tribute to Hunger in his hand, and I can distribute this. I mean, that's too safe, honestly. I wouldn't have done that, but I did. So anyway, welcome to 2015 with the misplays. I'll take another green source, sure, why not? In the meantime, I'm going to be bashing and cultivating. I get, you know, I mean, we don't need double white for a lot, but we do need it for Baneslay, so I might just get a white in a green. I mean, my mana base is solid anyway. We need... Yeah, so we'll do this, cultivate, and now we're looking for, I want to see the cool combos. So I'm going to get a white and a, sure why not, a green. I want to see the cool combo pieces. The core. It's not really combo. It feels like a combo, but it's really just like synergistic. So the core of this deck would be Ogre Battle Driver and Garrick's Pack Leader is what we're looking for. But in the meantime, man, we got bomb after bomb. But he's not casting anything. Just a little worrisome. That's good. Let's see. How many? 3, 6, 7. So we do tapped land. Okay, we're going to swing in. I guess we could commit... No, man. We're going to commit Infernal Titan just because, like, if he doesn't have any way to kill it, we can just win in, like, a turn. I guess that would be one reason to get another red source instead of a green source. Shit. So we're going to Elvish Viz. No. We're going to Infernal Titan. He could have double tribute. Players. McFly. Players, McFly. I wish I could make all the cool references, but I don't remember that movie at fucking all. Like, I haven't seen that movie since I was literally 0. I'm probably watching when I was an infant and then just saw, like, people talking about it. But, okay. They had to reach 88 miles an hour in a DeLorean. I know that. Pelaka-Worm. Okay, that's interesting. I guess we could swing in and he would have to... Man, he would have to chump block, but are we even cool with that? Or do we just kind of sit around? Unfortunately, I think we just sit around. I could Genesis Hydra for a bundle. That seems pretty cool. Or just set up shop. He doesn't have a board wipe. I think I'm going to set up shop with Elvish Visionary first. So that way we can see if we get a Garrick's Pack Leader or something like that. That way I would hold that off. Hold these two guys off for that. Okay, we didn't. So I think we're going to Soul of Zendikar, not swing in, pass turn back. He doesn't have a ton of removal. He does have a 7/7. He's getting things rolling here. So maybe just a green-black deck that just runs pretty good green-black cards. So what it's looking like, McFly. So that's what we're playing against. Nemesis of Immortals, maybe. I mean, what are the bombs? Like, he's probably running like all of these cards. Soul of Zendikar, Hunt the Weak. I could probably see coming from a mile away. Okay, it's an 8/2. If he starts swinging, I think I'm going to be happy. Because I'm going to Genesis Hydra for a fucking bundle. And I'm looking for, I guess, the Battle Driver. That's real solid of a brother to do. Hook me up with real quick. Could be Undying Evil on this. That would suck. But I think this is the play. Whew. There's some cards there that dug them out, okay? So that would have been 2, 4, 6, 8... 9. So any of the green buffs, Undying Evil, all that shit would have been real bad for a brother. Anything to do pre-combat. Don't really see any reason to do that. So we're going to swing in. Genesis Hydra second main for all the cookies, and hopefully it gets us either a core piece or just like a... what would a bomb be? Like, it's only for 5. So we're looking for that core piece. So while Nikado wouldn't be bad, Woolly Thoktar also. We're digging up 5. Whoo! Shit! Brother, that's not bad. Ogre, you know what, it's solid, but so are all of these cards. Like, all of these cards are good. Bramaz makes creatures. I think I like Bramaz the best. He makes 1/1s. Does it change the clock? I don't know. It seems like Ogre Battle Driver would be the least. Actually, it'd be second. I think Woolly's third. Interesting. Okay, well, it makes 1/1s. I mean, if it starts picking apart my board, at least I'm generating 1/1s. He's way behind on board state. That's really weird. Like I said, I was looking for a core piece, and I got it and didn't get it, right? But I'm going to defend that play. I like it. Giant Scorpion, shit. But I guess again, once with Bramaz. There we go. Rex Sage, I like that, because that's only a 2/1. Get off me! Usually, I'd be cursing the game in this world, in this life, in this country. But... okay, we're going to bash in and probably have to devote mana to kill this or to get mana or get a creature out of that. That's fine. And then we get another 3/3 out of it. You know what? How much mana do we have? 3 or 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I should have done it pre-combat. I could generate fucking 2. You know what? Just because I did that, I don't really see a point why I would swing in with it anyway. I might not should swing in with fucking anything at that point, but definitely not this Soul of Zendikar because I can generate 2. You should block this, definitely. Or the 5/5. I'd be cool with the 5/5 and generating 1/1s. Maybe he should block the 5/5. I don't know. He's in a pickle, okay, and I'm not trying to dig him out. I mean, the thing is, okay, so if I would have had Ogre Battle Driver, deal. I like it. If I had Ogre Battle Driver, it would have been nothing. It would have still been a 3/3. I wouldn't have been able to attack with it. I mean, at least I got a fucking 1/1 out of it. I'm generating 2 3-3s now, so we're looking pretty good. Is that lethal? Lethal? Not now, but 3, 6, 7, 12, 18. We have 20 damage. That's really bad for a brother. Although it is sack, and I've got some sack outlets. So we're going to put some 3-3s and probably just punish him. Do I still have double green? Okay. And probably just punish him on from there with my current board state. Like, I'll just throw 3-3s at him. Although it would pick apart my board, so maybe I don't need to do that. There's a bait. It's weird. Pass turn back? I mean, am I at critical where I can just swing in and keep winning? No, because he's going to pick apart my board. I don't like that. Fuck off. Maybe next turn, but not that turn. I guess I could have swung in and he wouldn't have had to block. I guess he would have. That thing's going to be a 9-9, but does that matter? Because, oh, fuck me running. I'm playing, I guess I'm not, what? Okay, that makes sense, I guess. Why didn't you do the 6-6? And I'll sacrifice this in response. Well, that's not a very cool interaction. Dude, why didn't you do the 6-6? Large and in charge? Holy shit. What's going on? He's targeted. I will sack out the shitty 1-1. Actually, it doesn't matter if this is in the graveyard. I kind of like this token. Oh shit, I think I broke the game. I'm just gonna do this. I kind of like, what is this? It's a cat soldier. It looked like a hawk but that really doesn't make sense, does it? So that's a 10-9 and a 6-6. Doesn't really matter. I'm committing. He can't swing in. Surely not. He's at 0 cards in hand, so that's important. And he quit. Okay. Swinging in with a 10-9. I will chump ski. Oh, I have to. Does this have trample? I think it does, right? Oh shit, wait. And we have hit critical, right? Okay. Okay. Shit, man. We might need some damn blockers just in case he top decks something real bad. There's a Genesis Hydra, so that's pretty good for a dude. So he can only block 6 of this, so that's 3, 6, 9, the win. Okay. So anyway, that was a bit awkward. But anyway, that was fun. There we go. What did we start off with? I don't remember really what happened. We had a Wild Mikado and a Woolly Thoktar that he promptly took care of, and we kind of just ran into our late game, and that was weird. And that Prey Upon that was weird too. But anyway, that's the game. I think it's gonna do it. You know, we're bringing in the new year a little shaky. The games and the decks were a little weird, but you know, it happens. It's Magic 2015, Duels of the Planeswalkers. My heart is set out to make better Duels of the Planeswalkers content going forward for the year, and also new and exciting things. We're setting this up. I should have the camera back next week, and it's coming soon. I know you've heard it before, but more regular content is coming soon. Let me know what you think about this deck, and I apologize for the misplays, probably the misspeakingness. Just like that word right there that said, the bad commentary. It's a little rusty, but we're coming back from the holiday, fat and happy, a little bit hungover. Anyway, love you homies. Later.